The Temple Owls had a season in which they had a few bright spots, not many. Uh, Stan Drayton, their head coach, was fired with 2 games left in the season. Not they didn't even wait till the end of the season. They fired him 2 games to go. That's how bad of a record he had there. He went 9-25 while at Temple. He's back to being a running backs coach, this time for Penn State. He was running back coach and assistant head coach and another kind of coach at Texas. He was running back coach at the Bears, Ohio State. He was running back and wide receiver coach. 2008 running back coach at Tennessee, Syracuse 2009, Florida 2010. Yeah, this guy, he's got some pro experience, but none of it was head coach until he got to Temple. And he went 9-25, and well, you're about to hear what 9-25 looks like. It's Temple though, so well, yeah, it's Temple. That's the only thing to say about it. So let's get into this. And quick thing, if you like hearing about college football, right now I'm covering the AAC. I've got the SEC that I've covered for 2024. I cover women's sports like women's college gymnastics, stuff like that. Hit subscribe down below. It'll help me out.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Okay, so their record, they opened up at Oklahoma with Oklahoma was 51-3. Uh, Played against Navy 38-11, lost to Coastal Carolina 28-20. They beat Utah State, Mountain West team, but well, another one of those subpar teams, 45-29. Army was a 42-14 loss. UConn was a 29-20 loss. Tulsa, they beat Tulsa 20-10. They lost to East Carolina 56-34, lost to Tulane 52-6, beat Florida Atlantic in overtime 18-15, lost to UTSA 51-27, and lost to North Texas 24-17. They switched up the quarterback a few times this year. So I'm not even going to be telling y'all about the quarterback situation. This is a team that probably wouldn't have wanted to been their fan this year. That's the only thing to say about what this record was. You would not want they were the team you brought in if you wanted to get a win for your Division One team. And well, Drayton fell on his face and then got picked up and got to go back to what he's good at. So that's what that situation is. Let's talk about their offense. Now, they just brought in a quarterback from the transfer portal. It looks like both their quarterbacks are going to be staying, both of whom are juniors. So there's going to be some competition as to who the primary quarterback's going to be. Uh, Evan Simon, 181 at 308, 2,032 passing yards. He had a 58.8 completion rate percentage. He had 15 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. He got sacked 28 times. So that 28 sacks that's an offensive line that's just idiotic at best. Forrest Brock was also getting some play time, 60 of 102, 541 yards passing, Same percentage of completion. He had 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions, got sacked 9 times. Now, you would think, okay, well, it sounds like from their passing game, they must have relied on their running game. Their top rusher was Therese Worthy at 425 yards. Yep, you heard me. He had 4 touchdowns. Antoine Littleton, 305 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaquez Smith, 132 yards, 1 touchdown. Forrest Brock had 1 touchdown rushing, 28 carries, 28 yards. Yep, this was not a rushing offense. Evan Simon, though, had 20 yards, 87 carries, 3 touchdowns. This was not a rushing offense. Uh, Receiving, top receiver had 6 touchdowns, 792 yards receiving. Next two highest was Ashton Allen. He had 324 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Daniel Everett had 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. A few other guys had 1 touchdown apiece. Yeah, this offense doesn't inspire a lot of hope. It expired basically. They had no weapons when it came to offense. Their offensive line held long enough to end the game quickly. That was their offense. Seriously. Now, their defense had a few bright spots. Their leading tackler, Taekwon King, had 111. Jamal Johnson had 2 interceptions. Um, they had two players that had over 100 touchdowns. The next player had 67, and then it went downhill from there. They were eh. Dewan Black had 4 sacks. Taekwon King had 3 sacks. DJ Woodbury had 2. Yeah, they weren't amazing, honestly. Um, they had 9 interceptions, no touchdowns. I mean, their defense was had some bright spots. Taekwon King, DJ Woodbury, both of them got after it. 111, 103 a peat. One had 3 sacks, one had 2 sacks. One even had a interception, 42 yards. Forced fumble. Taekwon King had a forced fumble. Jamal Johnson had a forced fumble. But it makes you wonder. Stan Drayton wasted this team. He's a running back coach that didn't know how to put together a running game. And their defense was, they were trying. I will give them this. They were probably, out of the AAC teams on the bottom, they had a decent defense. That's the only way to describe what you're seeing here. So there's that. Now in 2025, they've got a bright spot coming. They have Casey Keeler coming in. He is the winningest FCS head coach. Um, he started coaching at Amherst and Rowan. Well, began his coaching career as an assistant at Amherst and then at Rowan University in New Jersey. He became the head coach there and overall went 88, 21, and 1. And he at least made it to the NCAA Division III championship with Rowan four times, no, 5, 6, 7 times. Pardon me. Um, Came in first in their conference. So I mean, it's not like that he didn't have some really good seasons there. He had amazing seasons there, 88, 21, and 1, like I said. Then he went to the Delaware Fighting Hens, where he coached them at the end of their Atlantic 10 conference and the beginning of their CAA football conference time. Won a Division One AA championship while at Delaware, and Delaware is one of the better teams. He went 86-52 at Delaware. He lost. He went to the NCAA Division One champion, 1A or NCAA Division One AA championship twice. Well, once he went to the championship and won it. Once he went to the quarterfinal and lost in the quarterfinal. He played in the NCAA Division One championship twice. This is the FCS side, not the FBS. Like I said, he went 86-52. He then went to Sam Houston Bearcats, where while they were FCS under the Southland Conference and the Southland Conference, he had a really good record. Won the Division One championship while there. Went to semifinals 3 times. Lost, unfortunately, there. Quarterfinals another time. He made it to the quarterfinals when they changed conferences. And he then got into Conference USA. He went 97-39 with Sam Houston. Went to the New Orleans Bowl because he was there for 2 years of them playing in the FBS, and now he's at Temple. This is the kind of guy that should elevate Temple if Temple's willing to put in the money. I mean, he's an amazing coach. So he's won the Eddie Robinson Award. So maybe, just maybe, Temple's got some bright spots ahead for him. I mean, they should. But this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.